Take on it. LA Rams. Jets coming in. Jets coming around. 3-5.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years.
LA's coach, Jimmy G.
When you're back up to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy,
He done for the best. He done for the best for Tom Brady. So he.
then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned.
Incomplete pass.
Themselves very well.
The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And now it's second down.
Second down and 10.
And Todd Gurley on your screen. That is the back of the
There's also line for the LA Rams. Tiger featured back for the Rams.
Now it's like it never happened. There's nothing he can't do on the football field. If you're defense, that's a long day trying to prepare for Todd Gurley.
Looking at that on the blitz.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this one out to the 26.
26-yard line. A gain of 1. 39. The defense with the New York Jets defense. Rank number 1. Third and 9. Ball at the 26-yard line. Just incomplete pass. First 4th down and a punt for the Rams. John Hackett the punt it away, folks.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's taken to 26.
They move. Come on, y'all, boy. There's some of y'all line. AJ McCarron, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He almost let the Jets and a comeback last week's game, but it fell short. They missed a 42-point conversion. That catch up from Edelman. Julian Edelman. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 46-yard line.
4 catches, 54 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He could circle this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be
Not a lot of yards, but just enough for the first down. Jets, they know they're in a dogfight of victory tonight will be very important to keep their player hopes alive. Caught first down. A loss. We'll hurt him. Well, not hurt him, but unlikely it might. Just a pass and incomplete, almost intercepted. This what happened last time. What's the line, man? Juggle looking to feature halfback. No Joker. I remind you, the Jets traded No joke with the Jets. Guy from Cleveland. First pass. First down. Ball to the 4-yard line. First and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Does a pass. Touchdown. Julie had no incomplete pass. Had the ball in his hand, but dropped the ball in the end zone. It's unlike Julie Edmond.
Because of high school wrestling, you have to be able to drop your center of gravity and be able to get underneath guys in order to get pins. And he said, I did that pretty darn well in high school, and it's carried over to my play in the NFL.
Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. Sacked. Third and goal. Ball on the 14-yard line. What a... Uh-oh, McCann said, folks. Eddie McCann can't get up. He kind of injured. The man Jackass coming in the game.
And now because of the sack, it's third and goal from the 14. So certainly not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. They're started forced to the locker room. Now on third and goal.
Touchdown! Touchdown Jets. On a third and goal, ball on the 14-yard line. Jackass has the ball.
That's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
They're going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a trade the Browns did earlier on today. They're making noise. Traded a fourth round pick and a 7th round pick. I mean, traded a 4th round pick this year and a 7th round pick next year to Miami for Jivers. For Jivers, wide receiver, great move. Now they got a weapon to go aside Josh Gordon, but it wasn't done. They traded a 3rd round pick to Buffalo for Taywan Taylor. Now they got their bridge quarterback. They can sit the quarterback they draft with the number 1 pick that they can sit him. Taywan Taylor, he just a bridge quarterback. He got some experience. He is not the franchise quarterback. So they got the veteran quarterback. I thought with Edge McCurran, but I was wrong. But I was wrong about that. But it makes sense. Taywan Taylor got experience. He got better resume than AJ McCurran. He ended Buffalo's playoff drought last year. I'm not saying he's going to end Cleveland's playoff drought. He might not. But then Cleveland traded Green Bay to get a cornerback. They took Deshaun Kaiser to Green Bay for a cornerback. Hey, it just didn't work. It just didn't work with Deshaun Kaiser.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here,
That tells me two things
I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
about that trade.
I thought he might get outside and just chuck it
That's
away.
one thing.
Dangerous pass, incomplete.
That they jumping, that they is jumping up for the first pick.
Brings up fourth. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
So that quarterback can sit and learn. Tell he's on side for a year.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Good move by Cleveland. Change the culture around. That's what you got to do. You got to change the culture around. That's what you got to do. You got to change around. You got to change the culture around. Get that loser mentality out. John Doe said he doing a good job. Like I said, that's all I gotta say. But back to the game.
2 seconds to go, first quarter.
Hey, you came back in the game, folks. What a skill. Pass up. First down, Jets. Ball turn out and y'all end of the first quarter.
Our score, and we will return to MetLife Stadium after this. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon with you. It's the possession as we begin quarter number 2 here, and they've got it here with a first down.
Sets up pass. McCarron pass it to second down to 4.
Many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Gonna set up and a halfback screen. So first down. Jets. Ball on the 41-yard line. It looked like Adrian playing a better game than he did last. I know that the Jets almost came back. Adrian Clinton played terrible last game.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
How about that one? The so-called little guy was putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Toast up, pocket, throws, man wide open, caught.
It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, gonna that back. A couple yards. Second and 5.
And it'll be a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Halfback draw. Almost jagging Lance Stevens for a couple of 32.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
That's the ball in the end zone. First down Rams.
First down yardage to the 35.
Okay, and shotgun. Get that other pass. Okay. Touch, foot down.
It's complete. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Coming up at halftime, remember, we'll get you out to Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of this first half. That is, of course, unless you decide to skip him.
And for the record, we do not encourage that.
First down for McCarron. Almost tipped, almost intercepted.
Positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man.
The Jets must capitalize in these situations in the red zone. Yep. I mean, they must get touchdown. Field goals will not help them. Oh my.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any completions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The throw, McCarron. First down, Jets. Ball 10 yard.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination.
It was a great play.
And the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots.
It was a great play.
You're on the same page with the guy throwing the football because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it.
I'm sorry, people, but this is the last thing. Yeah, you can be hearing my voice.
Sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's
Before I go, folks. Before I go, my Madden 19 franchise team has been chosen. I will reveal the team in June or July. This team has been revealed. It will be revealed between the months of June and July, right before Madden 19 comes out. So stay tuned.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And they'll go play action with McCarron. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got room. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On second down, here's Garoppolo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
is Garoppolo on third down. Dumps it off to Gurley. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. And New York set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And McCarron will try again on second. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Shotgun snap from McCarron. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go now. 3-19. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And now running right through it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. A.J. McCarron on his way back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They run again with Logan. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Rams on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Let's go! Blue Lightning! Blue Lightning!
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Jimmy Garoppolo, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, it's blocked. It's picked up alive, and he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, past the 20. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Here we go now. Blue line.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This will be fielded at the 6. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll run it here with Logan. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, here's McCarron. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. This is Logan. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Rams have got it back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the fumble recovery, and now McCarron. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now.
McCarron on first down. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the punter Shum to send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Now let's go.
Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Morgan. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Over the middle, he hits Austin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Garoppolo to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. To throw is Garoppolo. throw's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. Third down here.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. 3-19. Over.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
McCarron going to throw it here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 11.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Over.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A.J. McCarron looking to throw. Slant route caught by Edelman. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
All right, here we go.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these 2 teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Jets, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Rams, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,